play a prostitute, and I was on Drunk History twice. My mom was so proud. I was like, it's like the History Channel. And, and then she was like, did you say pussy 4 times on TV? My whole episode, the first one was just boop, like, look at this fucking piece of shit. I'm like, okay, yeah. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all, I joined a gym 2 weeks ago. I've gone every day. I have not worked out once. I just go in there like a pervert. I just watch people. Like, I'll damn near miss a flight at the airport. If somebody's doing some weird shit, I'm like, look at this fucking... And these 2 guys, the reason I'm obsessed with them is these 2, they're cool. And I know that sounds like I'm in high school, but they say cool shit. They'll walk up to each other and be like, what's up, playboy? Shit, son, I can't call it. Most deaf. And then they'll just work out. And I'm like, there's not a scenario in my life that I could say any of those words to my friends and they'd be like, no, that shit sounds reasonable. Like, and ladies, I don't know why we don't do this. It drives me insane. You've never seen 2 women go up to each other and give dap and half bro hug? Have you ever seen, like, at brunch, like, Sarah, what's up? I want to do that so bad. None of my friends are on board with it. Looks so dope. I just like cool people, man. I know it sounds so stupid, but like Lenny Kravitz, cool. Like he wore a whole rug around his body and walked down Fifth Avenue, and we were like, that looks... No, he looked ridiculous. But somehow it worked for him. Like a few months ago, I was walking my dog. I live in West Hollywood, and this motorcycle, somebody hit the crosswalk, a motorcycle pulls up, Jason Momoa. Yeah, I know. Even you straight guys are like, get the fuck out. Fucking, you lesbians are like, I would throw my girlfriend in a wood chipper for a fucking slow dance with Jason Momoa. I'm just standing there holding my dog's leash, and he looks right at me, and you're like, what do you do? Jason Momoa is looking right at you. So guess what Jenny did? I hit him with the finger guns. Right? And guess what Jason Momoa did? He hit me with the finger guns back. I was like, I think we're dating now. That was so cool. Yeah, I'm from the South, too. I know y'all are like, really? You? That's shocking as shit. Right. No. But, I grew up down in Houston, and my mom is, my aunt, my sister, they're all like these Southern ladies, and then there's me. And we all decided to take a trip to Savannah, Georgia, like a fun gals trip. And we're sitting at lunch, and my aunt takes a bite of an oyster po' boy and goes, this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Thank you. Thank you. Because I go, well, don't tell Uncle Dwayne. And then, and my aunt goes, Jesus, Jenny. My mom like, good God. My sister's like, seriously? I'm like, I'll pay for lunch. Like, fuck yeah. Like, growing up, my aunt, that's my dad. My dad's passed away, and, you know, he was the best. He was so much fun. But his youngest sister is not as fun as he was. And my dad's way of disciplining my sister and I, if we were in our room having an argument, he would just walk in during the commercial of a NASCAR race and go, hey, come on now. That was it, and we would be gutted. We were like, are you okay? Holy shit, like, Dad just gave us the business, man. That was fucking aggressive. I don't know, there's a lot wrong with me. But the other day, I have to tell you, like, I stay out, I'm a night owl. I keep comedy hours, and I noticed that, oh, there's a South Park marathon on Comedy Central. Bingo, gonna watch that shit, because I'm mature. And you know when you're watching Comedy Central, you don't even need to look at the clock to know it got late. Because the commercials on Comedy Central will let you know you have been watching TV way too long because they get really seedy after a period of time. And you're like, look at that for Taco Bell and Universal Studios. And then boom, it's like, you want to buy this dildo and Girls Gone Wild and drink lube and look at my wiener. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, I was watching a cartoon, but this commercial came on, y'all, this is what I heard. Call now to talk to real, live 18-year-old girls. Who the fuck wants to talk to an 18-year-old girl? Have y'all never spoken to an 18-year-old girl before? That is legit the worst experience you will ever have in your life. And it's like, it's a sex number? You're getting sex advice from an 18-year-old? You know who should answer the phone is Barbara, who's 60 and divorced 3 times. Who's like, you want to do a hand job? I'll take you fucking hand job. Like, that would make more sense than Mackenzie, who's doing a makeup tutorial on TikTok. And then, of course, me, I'm like, what? How come there's not any commercials to talk to real live 18-year-old boys? I mean, I don't want to talk to an 18-year-old boy, but it would be nice to have the option. Like, not one of you have ever got home, cut the TV on, and heard Skylar and Tanner waiting, and they're wearing Xbox headsets and playing Call of Duty, and you said hi, and they start firing their wiener pics at you, just left and right, just Cuban missiles, just coming at you, just shut up, dog. She might send me pictures of her tits, bro. Be cool, man. Come on now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I have to tell you though, for Comedy Gives Back, like Comedy Gives Back has been incredibly helpful to me because I had the fun opportunity of having a panic attack on stage one time, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get off. And my buddy Maddie, who I do shows with at the Improv, goes, have you ever thought about maybe getting some help? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, Comedy Gives Back. And I'm telling y'all, he put me in touch with Zoe, and they hooked me up with a psychiatrist, and I was able to get on my anxiety, depression. I'm like, oh, so not everyone just wants to stay in bed all day? Like, and watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine over and over and over and over, where like, I mean, I thought I was a part of the squad at some point. And I get in touch and I start talking to the psychiatrist, and I was like, I don't think things are going good. He's like, yeah, no, I can fucking tell. We're having a FaceTime chat. You look like shit. I'm like, yeah, you think you can help me? He's like, yeah, pump your brakes. And he did. I was able to get on medication. Everything happened because of Comedy Gives Back. And I wouldn't honestly be standing here if it wasn't for the help that I got. So when you see that QR code, please, please donate, because it makes the biggest difference for all of us. And so I want everyone to know that. And my name's Jenny Johnson. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.